course, another lippy parade. You were hiding from me, but I found you. But anyway, that was some rambling. Hey guys, welcome back. So I've got Friday Favorites and Fooeys for you today, and I have got some fun color this week and also some fall type colors thrown in. It still doesn't feel like fall. It's still quite hot in Texas, but I like to play like it's fall, at least with my makeup. So I've been doing a little bit of that this week and then playing around with some color too. So I've got some fun things to share, so let's jump into it. So on my nails this week, I just took this off last night. This is the Formula X nail color in Ignite. I got this in my Ipsy bag, so you'll see this in my Ipsy unbagging review video that'll go up, I think tomorrow probably. But I really liked it. It applied really nicely. It wore well. I really like the Formula X polishes, and this is just a really pretty like oxblood type color. So just a really beautiful fall shade. So that's what I wore on my nails this week. On my eyes this week, I just kept grabbing from my Urban Decay Vice 4 palette. I'm loving this thing. So I put a review on this on Monday, and I've just been playing with it non-stop. I think it is such a nice palette. I would say the standout for me is Flame. And I have this on my lids today. It is so pretty. It does have some fallout, but it's so amazing. I can handle that. I can deal with it. And then I'm wearing 1985 on my eyes also today. I'm wearing Underhand, and then I'm wearing Delete. This is a really nice like dark brown color. But then I also did a look with the greens. That's what I was wearing in my review video. And then I wore Robbery one day this week. And Robbery is like a really pretty kind of taupey color. So that's what I love about this palette is I feel like it's got fun, colorful shades like Flame. I mean, Flame, what can I even say about you? You are so pretty. Flame is like it's like a copper with some pink in it. It's so cool. It's like a duochrome copper. So you've got these really fun, colorful shades like Flame, but then you have some like Robbery, and that was a really neutral, easy look. So, I mean, I don't know. I know some people said that this is kind of like reminiscent of the other Vice palettes, that it looks very similar and it's not very unique. I would say yes in kind of like the theme of it, in that it's a neutral and colorful palette, but I mean, the colors are all different. So I feel like it's a different palette. I feel like it's a unique to me. It just has that same sort of theme of the other ones in that it's got some neutrals and it's got some colors in it. But that's what I love about them. I think they're so much fun, and I just kept grabbing for it all week. And then I also grabbed for a couple of Colourpop shadows. I wore these with my Vice 4, and then one day I wore them together like separately, and they are so pretty. This first one, I could like just sit and stare at it because it's so beautiful. This is Stereo, and I feel like in the pot it looks like a really pretty duochrome kind of burgundy shade, and it is, and on camera it looks that way too, but like when I do this and look at it, it looks different. So it's kind of like so quiche in that it's kind of like a chameleon shadow, that it just, it's so complex. You can't even begin to describe it. It's so good. It's a burgundy, but it's kind of a blackened burgundy, and it has some kind of coppery gold shimmer running through it. Oh, it's so pretty. So you can wear this as a really gorgeous smoky eye. Just put this on the lid and then blend some kind of a crease shade and just blend it up. Oh my gosh, gorgeous look there. Yes, Stereo is amazing. And then Central Perk was the other one that I wore. And this one is like, almost like a matte version of Stereo, except it doesn't have all the like shimmer and duochrome or whatever. It really just has that like blackened burgundy look to it. But it's kind of a little bit like wine colored. Oh my goodness, isn't that gorgeous? Ugh. So it's more on the like reddish burgundy side, but it does have like a depth to it also. So it pairs really beautifully with Stereo. Is that not the prettiest combo ever? Oh my gosh. Like, this looks like a lipstick I would love. You know what I mean? Like a gorgeous lipstick color, but on your eyes. I don't know. That's fun and creative and just something different. And to use like with stereo, yes, I love them. $5 a pop too, even better. And then not to be like a broken Colourpop record, but my blush favorite is a Colourpop favorite also. But I'm always gonna share with you what I've been loving, and I literally grabbed for this blush, I think almost every day this week. I maybe switched it up one day, but every other day I was wearing this because I loved it so much. This is Cruel Intentions. Again, it's a newer one. I'm wearing this on my cheeks today. It's just a gorgeous, like pinky mauve type color, but it also has some warmth to it. It's really a cool shade. Like, I feel like in the pan and on my finger, it looks more like a mauvey pink, but then when I get it on my cheeks and when it's on my hand, it looks warmer. So I'm really not sure what it is, but it ends up being just a really beautiful shade that has some color that really gives life to your face, but it still seems to pair really nicely with a lot of different things. And especially like those Colourpop shadows, like the Stereo and Central Perk, those like warmer burgundy shades. This pairs with it really beautifully. I just love it. Does it say what it is? It says it's a matte, so it is a matte. So you have the option of matte or adding something on top of it. But yeah, really pretty color. They had this one and like a brighter, peachier shade when this collection came out, and I opted for Cruel Intentions, and I'm really glad I did because I love this one. And then on to lips, because I have 4 favorites for lips this week. Of course, another lippy parade. So first off is Maybelline's Orchid Ecstasy. This is a gorgeous, like glossy, pinky purpley shade. But I feel like because it's kind of glossy and almost like a MAC luster sort of a finish where you can really build it up. So you have the option of just, you know, quick little swipes, going to be more wearable and easy breezy, or you can really build it up and get more color. So I wore this in my Vice 4 review video, and I paired it with a really colorful eye, but I had some purple in the eye look, so it kind of like brought the color in. So I don't know, it just made for a really fun, bright, colorful makeup look. And I think it's sometimes just, I don't know, it's an adventure to go on a little journey with your makeup and step out of your comfort zone and do some colorful looks every once in a while. Because I used to wear colorful looks a lot, and I've kind of gotten more into neutrals. I've always loved neutrals, but I used to be more into color. So it's kind of fun to like step back into that and play around with it a little bit more with a colorful eye look and a colorful lip. And this is what I chose, and I really love it. And then I grabbed for a semi-oldie but goodie. I haven't worn this since I first bought it, but I need to show it more love because I really do like it. This is the NYX Simply Nude Lip Cream in Sable. So they have a bunch of different colors in this like Simply Nude line, and I feel like Sable was either the darkest or the second to the darkest. It's one of those lip pencil type things, so it's one of those easy throw it in your purse or grab it as you walk out the door type of deals, which is what I did. I was just needing something quick, so I grabbed for this one. And it's just a really nice kind of 90s brown nude kind of color. And it's really nice and opaque, goes on evenly on the lips. I would say it starts out as kind of like a satin finish, but then as you wear it, it becomes kind of more on the matte side. So as far as comfort level, I would say it's more like a matte, like wearing a matte lip. So it's not like a super glossy, hydrating or anything like that lip product, but I think it's still very comfortable, especially if you're comfortable with matte lipsticks. But I just love the color, and I love the format. The format of a lip crayon, that it's just easy and a grab it and go type thing. And this is a really nice color. And then this next favorite is yet another purchase because of Jess. Don't Call Me Jessie on Instagram. She also has a YouTube channel. I can never remember her YouTube channel name, but I'll link her down below. But she literally makes me want every lip product that ever comes out because she does a lot of lip swatches on her Instagram, and her lips are like a beautiful shape and she's beautiful, and so everything she puts on looks amazing. So I always want every lip product she shows. So this was one of them. This is the, I got this from Target. This is the Sonia Kashuk Grand Bazaar Crushed Berry Matte Lipstick. So there was this one, and I think Crushed Petal was the other color, which I'm kind of tempted to go back and get, but I don't need it. I didn't need this either, but I got it, and it's gorgeous. And I will say, I think this is limited edition, I assume so, because it was like a special display, and I kind of had to dig for this. It had kind of like, I guess, rolled to the back behind some like boxed things in the collection. So I was committed. I like dug through all that stuff and I found it. I found you. You were hiding from me, but I found you. So if you go to Target, you may have to do some digging to find them, because they, at least in mine, all of the lip products and a couple other tubed items had like rolled to the back. So you may have to do some digging. But anyway, that was some rambling. Crushed Berry is a really nice, I feel like I say that about everything. Everything's really nice. It's a really pretty, it's really nice. This is a very fall color. It's like a, I don't know, how would I describe that? A burnt red, and it's a little bit terracotta. So it's almost a red, but then it's almost kind of like, it's got some neutral tones in it too, really is what I'm trying to say. So it's not a bright color. It's very fall. It's a little bit muted, but it's still kind of a little bit dark and a little bit vampy, but it's very fall. That's how I would describe it. As far as the formula goes, it's very soft. It's very, very creamy. Like you can even see that little chunk piece of it. So it kind of like a little bit goes a long way is how I would describe it with it. So you kind of have to be a little bit delicate with it and don't like really, you know, dig it into your lips to apply it, because you're gonna have just a lot of product, but it's really comfortable and nice on the lips. I just love that shade. It's like, come on, fall. We've got the fall colors. Come on, fall weather. Come, meet the makeup that we're already wearing. Meet us where we're at with our makeup. But that color is just so gorgeous. And then lastly is what's on my lips right now. I feel like this is a standout favorite for me for the last like several months. That this is a, oh my goodness, I love this so much, stand out in all my collection. That's really dramatic, but I love it that much. So this is one of the Buxom Big and Sexy Bold Gel Lipsticks. This is one of the mattes, and this is an Evocative Petal. So I brought back Voodoo Spice, which is the kind of like vampy color that I'd originally gotten, which is beautiful, but it's so close to Maybelline's Divine Wine that I brought that one back and exchanged it for this one. So originally I was looking at Sinful Cinnamon because that's the one that everybody's talking about. It is really pretty. It's a nice neutral color, kind of a little bit more on the brown side of nude, it seemed like. But I went with this one because I feel like it's more unique to what I have in my collection. I'm still looking at Sinful Cinnamon, so let me know if I need to go look at it more closely and consider that purchase, because I'm still thinking about it. But I ended up with this one, and I'm so glad that I did. This is a really unique color, I think. It's very fall. It's kind of a little bit red, but then it's a little bit on the neutral side, a little bit of orange, a little bit kind of like terracotta or something. It's just really a nice, interesting color. Goes on really nicely, very opaque, not patchy or anything. I've mentioned this before, these bullets are hard to work with because it's just a big lipstick. So it's really hard to get precise application. So that's not ideal, but they smell really nice. They wear really well. But this color is just so pretty and I feel like unique. It's just really, really nice. I wear this with Jordana's Tawny. So that works really well with it. That's what I've got on today is Tawny. So that kind of helps clean up the lines a little bit to wear it with a lip liner, which I would anyway. So yeah, I would say don't overlook Evocative Petal. I feel like there's some in this range that are, some shades that are getting a lot of attention, but there's other shades in the line that are really pretty that they need some love too. And I feel like Evocative Petal is one of those. And I didn't have any standout Fooeys again this week, so just all things that I was loving. So I hope that you really enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did, and let me know down below what you have been loving this week. I always enjoy hearing your favorites or your non-favorites. Let me know your weekend plans or any questions that you have. I'm happy to answer those. Please subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and I'll see you in my next video.